Welcome to the channel. I am a twat. You're joining me on day 2 of riding a Royal Enfield Himalayan in the Himalayas. So Alan, helmet head, boss of the head team.
Captain, I like to call myself.
Captain of the head team, Captain Head. Today is highly organised as always,
Yeah,
11 out of 10,
Yeah.
always all organised. So what are we doing?
We're going to a place called Ibiso Lake, and on the way up there is nothing but breathtaking twisters, pure edge drop, fall downs, no barriers, single track. I can't see how this is going to go wrong in any way.
You've been out at 4 o'clock this morning, pre-ridden the route and confirmed it's all clear.
No, I just Google mapped it and looked at Street View and it just looks dangerous.
On Google Maps and that's
Yeah.
where we're going.
That's
how we like it. That's how we like it. Let's get on the road.
Well, that's it, just getting out of Ley, or trying to get out of Ley, and heading towards our unknown destination, a surprise destination. It's getting a little bit hectic, really. So short of breath as well. Oh. Absolute chaos, absolute chaos. I mean, it might not look it so much on camera, but when you're so short of breath and it's a completely unknown and everybody's driving at you, it takes some focus. And I think we've already done a little loop. Who's beeping? Wow. They can beep as much as they like. They ain't gonna get through. Now we're talking, aren't we? Smooth twisties, nice tarmac, cryo roads. We can get quite a good pace down here, we have been. And it's been fairly sensible, safe riding. No ice on the roads. I think we've come down a few thousand feet. Obviously we're in some kind of valley. So the air just feels that little bit better. My voice probably doesn't suggest that, but camera's freezing. Oh well, it's freezing cold probably. Switching itself off. Expect that is just due to the cold. Hopefully we're still recording. I can't really see. That's the problem. Well, it is apparently on. Seem to have lost Julian and Mikey, and my battery's probably going to go off any second on this camera. I've got to stop and change it. It's not liking the cold. I can't even see the lights on this one. And now it seems to be working. But I'm looking in that mirror and I'm not seeing them. You gonna turn around? Yeah. Yeah, looks like we're going back to look for them. They've been gone far too long. They weren't far behind us, and then they were gone. So I'm hoping just a mechanical problem, because there's been some quite quiet roads. Put that camera on. It wasn't far back I saw them in our mirrors. In my mirrors, rather. And then they just vanished. It was after a sharp bend. And an army truck was coming round and cut the corner on Alan. Oh, they did leave him room. And I'm sure they were behind us then. When it's nice tarmac, we weren't going a massive pace. Have they pulled into the petrol station? Have they pulled into the petrol station? Yeah. There's a good reason for that. Julian obviously decided he needed fuel. Phew! I feel better now. Okay. Little scare. Let's catch up in a bit. This is getting more like it, isn't it? Open roads. Some lovely views. No traffic. Clean, good tarmac. I've not seen any ice on it yet. We are climbing. I can definitely feel the temperature dropping again. Just on my fingertips. We've had some fun. Before, off camera, we had a bit of fun playing on similar roads to this before we lost Julian and excuse me, Julian and Mikey. That was just Julian stopping for some fuel. She had warned Alan he'd want to do, but Alan didn't clock the fuel place. Oh, forgot. Always having too much fun, I suspect. And we're still having fun. This is what we're here for. Well, it's all what we're here for. Apart from the cold. Who would do this at this time of year? We've got to be looking -11, -12. It's cold. And the GoPro's not enjoying it. Oh, excuse me. My chest is holding up. But it's not great. Right. Let's see if that camera's still rolling. Take you along for the ride on these twisties while it is. Because this is looking better all the time. Yeah, we're still rolling. Oh, and we're pulling over. Why, when I've just put the camera on, do they decide to stop? Has found himself a handguard. He's struggling to keep his hands warm with no heated gloves. Well, no, actually they are heated gloves, aren't they? You just left the
gloves. I've run out of battery. That's all.
They just got no battery. So, I think we're taking bets. How long is this going to stay on? Alan?
A minute.
A minute? Julian?
3 or 4 minutes.
3 or 4 minutes? That I would say is very optimistic. I'm going for 30 seconds. And we can't change the odds by finding a little bit of electrical wire. No, that's clever. That is clever. Is this going to work? You happy with that?
Right hand sorted.
what I've clocked is we're on the way to Varilla, and that is at 17,500 feet, and that's about 25 kilometres away so far. What a stupid thing to do. It's cold. It really is cold now. But we're pushing on. We are pushing on. I'm surprised the camera's lasted this long. Very surprised. Changed the battery in the GoPro on the helmet, see if that's made any difference. Haven't put the rear facing one on just for this little bit. So we're just doing a little bit of filming now for Alan. He's got the drone up in the air. Just me and Julian, just riding these roads while he follows us up. We don't know where we're going. We've been told to ride for a couple of kilometres and find somewhere to stop. Excuse me. I haven't heard the camera beep and cut off yet, so that's a good start. I mean, the other one was on 67%. It should have been absolutely fine. It just does not like the cold. Gets that power surge and it says, nah, 67% isn't enough, mate. So this is gravelly, but it's not icy. This is alright. This is alright. I mean, this is why I'm here. These are the roads I want, the challenging roads. I'm loving it. I really am loving it. I'm not going to lie. Right, I'm going to put that one on. Oh, I don't think that was 2 kilometres. Yeah, that's what Julian thinks is enough. I'm good with that. Oh. Maybe a bit further. Hey. It's difficult to breathe. Really difficult to breathe. I can't see if that camera's on now. My headlocked visor is steaming up. This is cold. I enjoyed that. Well, still well within your comfort zone?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
That's fun.
Yeah? Do you want the roads to get a bit narrower? A bit more ice?
Yeah, I think probably narrow roads would be okay. No more ice though, really.
Do you not wanting the ice? Bit gravel? Bit sand?
That's the gravel.
Yeah.
Road, yeah.
Had a good bum twitch yet?
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah. We're going up and up and up, aren't we? We really are.
I think you're going to be about 15,000 feet or something.
But look at it. Look where we are. And if we shut up, listen to that. Nothing.
Silence.
Complete silence. Everything is effort. So I managed to get the drone up, only to get a low battery warning. No batteries like this cold temperature, but I did manage to get it back, as hopefully you'll see I got something. Really is taking everything out of us just to focus. Now it's good, don't get me wrong. I am loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. And if that dirt, if it wasn't so darn cold, that dirt track would have just had it. So the plan now is more filming for Alan, just to get a ride by. There are some very few small dots of snow blowing around. I'm not sure if that's coming from further up. Oh, just blowing around like sand. Oh, sorry, I gotta concentrate. You can't see how I feel. Maybe you can. I mean, I'm not going quick. This is taking a lot to focus. I've not got out of second gear, and I'm not going to. This is extreme, but this is awesome. Hey, come on, I'm not going to whinge. You don't want to hear me saying how hard it is. Let's face it, I'm a twat, and that's why I'm doing it. Are you going to be a twat? Have something in it, put something in the comments. What's the most stupidest adventure you've ever taken yourself on and come out the other side and been able to say, I did that. I did that. Let us know in the comments. What have you done that will make you join the T.W.A.T club? This is pushing my boundaries. Not on riding skills. I'm confident with my riding skills. But when you've got that brain freeze, you don't know until you've got it. I've never done things at these temperatures. Excuse me, and these altitudes. And a combination of some kind of stupid virus as well. I know I keep saying it, and I'm not playing the man flu. It's been horrible. Oh. But I wasn't going to miss this. General consensus is this is as extreme as it gets for today. Hoping you can see that snowfall now. Some of us would happily go up, but there's always the question, how are we going to come down again? How are we going to come down? We've got one survival blanket between four of us. No, not a good idea really, is it? I think there's a little bit of hypothermia setting into my brain. It's certainly, I mean, it's not the quickest anyway, but everything is very, very slow. Focusing takes a lot. But I'm still loving it. You guys can't feel what it's like. All you can see is the absolute beauty of the place. I'm hoping I'm getting across to you just how this makes your body feel. I mean, I am I feel warm in myself. I mean, I don't feel cold. My heated gear, my thermal underwear, etc. is doing its job. My goodness me. My brain is having the same issues as my GoPro batteries. Right, I'm going in front of Julian. I've got issues with pin lock. It's going to give me visibility issues in a minute. Gotta stop breathing. Down into the warmer climates now. Just want to see if this camera will hold its own for a little bit, because I really didn't like it before.
Hello everybody. Paul can't speak.
That wasn't the end of today's video. I'm just going to do a little bit as we're heading into the Leh centre to grab some food, beer and coffee maybe. And yeah, we were presented with this when we came out. So it could be an interesting day tomorrow. It's not really showing any signs of letting up. But it's not slippery underfoot here. It's going to be interesting. It's just going to be a wait and see, I think. So I've decided to go for the egg biryani. In the UK, biryani is one of my favourite dishes. See if it's any different. That's kerosene.